Okay, so the next video that I have for you guys is on Survive. It was a request, and so worthwhile mentioning things. It is again 2.5 step down, just like People Live Here was, if you followed that one. And it's definitely not a beginner song. So if you don't have a little bit of patience, but if you master it, then you definitely have learned some pretty difficult chord progressions that I might suggest going on the Incubus Drive next. But I'm going to start on this, so we're going to start middle finger, 9th fret, E string on top, ring finger, 9th fret, D string, mute the A in the middle, with the pad of your middle finger here, and then pointer, 8th fret, G string, so you should have 1, 2, 3, like that. And then halfway through each one, you're going to bring this pinky underneath of your ring finger onto that G string, make that change. And so the strumming pattern for this is going to be down, down, and what you're going to do is the down, up, smack, and then you're going to change with that pinky. Up, down, up, smack, up, and then I like it just and then so you're gonna do that one twice. You're gonna go now, bring your middle finger off, thumb over top, hit that E string on top. Same thing with the pinky on the strum pattern. Twice again. All you should have left over are that ring finger on the 9th on the D and that pointer on the 9th on the G. Now we're going to switch it up a little bit, and you're going to go middle finger right there where your pointer is, 8th fret G, and you're going to bring this pointer up top here onto the 7th on the E, mute the A again, and lift that pinky off. Of course the pinky still goes down with the up. Like that. And you're only going to do this one time, so you're going to go. The next chord is actually an F sharp major. It's a bar chord, kind of like an F. It's actually the same exact shape as an F, but you go on the 2nd fret with it. You know how to do a full F. So, once you have that, so you have the 9th. Open, 7. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm doing it twice. Hit F sharp major. Yeah, you couldn't see that all the way. Slide from your F sharp major shape. You're going to take everything off with your middle finger. Slide that up here to the 8th on the G again. Put that ring finger back on the 9th on the G. And you're going to have that little chord thing again. It's the same one as the second one that you used. And then back to the 7 again. And that's the full riff. Now you need to start it over again. This is what I find to be kind of the tricky part, and the part that's going to take a little bit of time to muscle memory, is that you need to forcibly make sure that nothing comes up except for your middle, not your middle, your ring and your pinky right there. And you're going to try and bring that middle finger back on top and that pointer back on the 8th and the G. Try and lift that pinky up if you can in there. But it's not really going to make a lot of difference. If you can force these two to stay down, you can still kind of start it over again. Just try and get the pinky off if you can. Start it over. Start the singing, because that's the same structure for both the intro and the verse. And so you'll have he'll play the G the first time, and he'll start singing on the second time. I don't know why I'm calling it a G. It's actually more like a C sharp. So. He's gonna come back around. He's gonna hit this. Standing up, I usually have to play sitting. Try that one more time for you guys. You're gonna have somewhere between happy and don't fucking wreck. Feet sometimes on solid ground, sometimes at the edge. Spend your waking moments simply killing time. Is to give up on your hopes and dreams, and give up on your. You're not going to get the full strum pattern here, but as soon as you go to say life, you're going to want to shift to a power chord, and that's going to go into what I'm going to call it the chorus. And that's just a series of power chords for you guys. So you're going to have, I'm going to call them by their bass notes, a C sharp power chord. For one measure, you're going to have an E power chord. You're going to go straight up to the 7th for a B power chord. Back over to the 4th again for another C sharp, A like that. But actually you're going to make this one a full-on A sus2. Don't even make it a power chord if you can. So just don't mute the strings underneath. Make an A5 power chord, mute the string on top, but just play the strings underneath, all 5 if you can. That's going to go to an E5, to a B5, to a G sharp 5, and it's going to sound like life for you's been less than kind, so take a number, stand in line. We've all been sorry, we've all been hurt, but how we survive is what makes us who we are. And on a 5 right there. Now this part gets a little bit tricky also, because you're going to have to mix the lead and the rhythm here at the same time in order for any kind of authentic feel to it. So you go through that chorus structure twice if you didn't notice, and by the time you get around to the second time, how we survive is what makes us who we are. And when you're going to end on this 5, you're going to try and let up, hit the open B, hit the open B, hit the 5, open B, 4. Just going to alternate those two. So it's going to be, it's what makes us who we are. 1, 2, 3, 4, like that. G sharp to A. And that's going to be the lead fill. B power chord to a G sharp power chord, start over on the second verse, same structure again. And I'll be just disinterest, a barely managed smile, a deep out agreement, a status quo exile. I shirk my obligations and miss all your deadlines. I said quitting early and fucking up my life. Life for you's been less than time with the 7. But this time you're going to start scratching. Just mute the strings. And you're going to go 2, 4, 4. All smiles and sunshine, perfect world on a perfect day. Everything always works out. I have never felt so fucking great. All smiles and sunshine, a perfect world on a perfect day. Everything always works out. I have never felt so. And gonna transition into that. Gonna go to a 4 C sharp power chord, 5 for an A power chord, A string, slide down to 7 for a B, back to 2. So life isn't like this, life isn't like this, life isn't like this, life isn't like this. Are we verging on an answer? Or fucking up our life? Or you've last thing I so take a number, stand in line. And we've all been sorry, we've all been hurt, but how we survive is what makes us who we are. Just gonna play through the chorus again. It's what makes us who we are. It makes us who we are. It's what makes us who we are. It makes us who we are. In C sharp. Because the song's in the key of C sharp minor, actually. So, anyways. And that is every piece of that song. The trick is to learn how to put that all together in some sort of fluid fashion. You're going to have probably the most difficulty transitioning between the end of the verse where you're going to end on that little, I don't even know how it looks exactly without trying to force those pinky and ring fingers to stay down. I think I call this a G because it looks like a G almost, but not quite. You'll have some trouble getting that to switch back. You'll have some trouble transitioning between this one, this stuff. It's a little bit tricky, and it's actually taken me a grand total of about 8 hours to learn it. But I hope you guys do, and next time.